Hey everybody, we're on the internet. My name's Phil Kohler. We're gonna play Don't Starve, and I have two very special guests with me today. Special guests, introduce yourselves, because I don't know how to introduce people.
Why,
I am
hello.
Brooke, aka
I'm Danielle Riendo from
Oh my god, you're talking over each other. Stop, this is the worst. Okay, try again.
Sorry.
Now you guys are scared. You don't know which one should go first.
Yeah, it's super freaky. Brooke, why don't you go? You go.
Okay, I'm Brooke, aka Snorlaxive on the chat, aka the best name on the chat.
The single best name on the chat. I think we can all agree on that.
Thank you, thank you.
I definitely agree with that. Now, I'm Danielle from Polygon. I work with Phil, most of the time anyway.
Not lately.
Not lately because of baby Phil. Baby Sammy, rather.
So
Samwise.
Thanks for joining me, you guys. We've been planning to do a Don't Starve stream for a while and kept putting it off for some reason.
Well, you had an excuse. There was, a birth. It's a pretty big deal. So.
I guess. People in the chat, let me know if you can hear everything all right, if you can hear music coming from the game, because you should be able to hear that, and if we all sound okay. And then we can get started. I'm trying to figure out... I kind of want people to be able to see my mouse, because I don't think you can right now in the game. And that's not good.
No, I cannot. It looks like we sound fine to several people, so that's a good sign, at least.
Okay. Well, I'm going to play right now, because I can't figure out the mouse thing, so fuck it. I'm going to choose a new game.
Phil, actually, I was going to say, if you're interested in stacking the deck in your favor, you can play with the settings of the game and sort of determine how often certain elements will show up and how rarely certain elements can show up.
Oh, okay. I was worried for a second. Somebody in the chat said no game audio, and then somebody said nope, there is game audio. So
Oh, settings.
Sorry. Okay, settings. You're saying what am I doing? What?
If you want the game to be a little bit easier or harder, but I'm assuming easier for our purposes. Oh, I guess it's not in settings. Sorry, I haven't played this in a little while. But when
Suddenly
you create
your whole
the world,
review is invalidated.
Yes. Oh no. Well, when you get to the point where you can choose certain settings, you are able to sort of say, hey, I want a longer summer, or a longer winter, or fewer beefalo, or more beefalo, things like that.
Beefalo?
Yes.
I don't know if that's the kind of language you should be using on this stream, but I'm going to start a new game. I've only played like 20 minutes of this,
All right.
so I'm going in pretty fresh, and I need you two, masters of this game that you are.
Masters.
My understanding is that you're experts.
I'm a beefalo master. Oh, it was customized world. That's what it was.
To let me know how to survive, how to not starve.
All right.
Thomas says,
want...
is this going to be like Phil's early Binding of Isaac attempts? Except for, like, I never streamed Binding of Isaac until I already had, like, 20 hours into it, so it's going to be way more pathetic than that.
Yay!
So I don't have any of the characters unlocked. I assume these just unlock as you play the game, as you do things?
Correct.
Okay.
The unknown.
So I'm going to just be the gentleman scientist.
That's a good idea. His name's Wilson. He grows a mean beard.
Zvari says Beefalomancer. I don't know what that's in reference to, but I agree.
Beefalomancer.
So okay, these are the settings you're talking about.
Yes, exactly.
I can set carrots, for example, to more or lots, or
Correct.
less or none. I can also just mess with it. Default plus is a quicker start in a harsher world. Lights out is a dark twist, which I assume means like super hard mode.
Pretty much everything makes it harder unless you go in and
Sure.
say lots of berry bushes and carrots.
There are
not a lot of bad guys.
There are a lot of settings you can mess with. Well, I think I feel like I should just leave most of this on default.
Just go full buffalo. Or beefalo.
Beefalo. Come on.
Go
now.
all the way to the beefalo.
Obviously, it's beefalo. Don't be absurd.
Buffalo.
I feel like for this first run, let's leave everything at default, see how it goes. Okay. If it's really pathetic and we feel like we can't make any progress like this, which is totally possible with my skills, then we can go back in and readjust.
Okay, that sounds good. Beefalomancer.
Beefalomancer. That's my class. I'm playing as a Beefalomancer. Here we go. Starting up, creating this world.
Barnabas Flash says McRibs are made of beefalo. I think that's a scientific fact.
Macho Caro asks, how much have they updated Don't Starve? I played it once when it just came up. They've updated quite a bit, is my understanding. And they continue to update quite a bit.
Yeah, I think it's about every month that they create pretty big new features. Like caves, I know were a big deal. Winter, I believe, was not even in the original game, so lots of...
pick some flowers to start off with, I guess.
That's a good idea.
There's a beehive over here. I probably don't want to mess with that right now.
You could if you...
you do?
Yeah, we should give him really good scare quotes advice.
I mean, I can't mess with it. It doesn't do anything when I try. Picking some grass. I cut it down in the prime of its life. That's what he says. Mm. Get this rabbit. I want this rabbit. I can't get that rabbit apparently. What should be my first goal here? Because
you
it's been a while.
want to make a fire. You want to definitely always have enough things to have a flammable light source, basically. You also want tools.
Berries are good.
An axe would be preferable in this situation.
You guys are violent, and I don't know why.
We're survivors, Phil.
Yeah, come on. It's a survival game. Get your shit together.
Like Tomb Raider. I got you.
Sure.
Just like Tomb Raider.
Exactly. You should look for some twigs. That would be very important at this point. Yes.
So I think what we need, I'm going to go out on a limb and say that I think we could use some twigs.
Yeah.
I mean, there's trees around here. Okay, saplings. That's probably what I want to get twigs from.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, there's a gold nugget just sitting over here.
Oh.
And graves? That's not good.
There's a lot of those in this game.
There's gold nuggets all over this graveyard. What happened here?
I think you should take them.
What's the story of this place?
That's the magic of Don't Starve. You get to create your own story.
Okay, yeah, let's, I guess let's make a fire, right?
Well, you don't need to do that just yet.
You think I should wait?
I think perhaps a tool might be of more use at the moment.
Axe or pickaxe? Axe, probably.
Yeah.
Okay, I have an axe.
And you can cut down the trees.
Okay, I've got to keep chopping. I only chopped once, and that didn't have any effect.
Keep on chopping.
That's my motto.
So Danielle, you reviewed this for Polygon.com, and you're a fan.
A big fan. Yeah, I thought this game was very difficult but very pure, and I feel like I likened it to like running or cycling, like a solo sort of sport, because you almost have to train yourself to play it well and that sort of thing. I actually approached it that way too.
What is this? I want to kill this turkey.
Oh yeah, he makes funny noises too.
He's fast though.
Awesome. All the animals in this game are actually pretty tough to hunt.
I don't think I'm going to be able to get him. He keeps running. Have you had a chance since writing your review? I mean, we were talking about how the game is updated pretty often. Have you had a chance to go back and check out any of the updates?
Well, caves were pretty new when I reviewed it, and I definitely went back and sort of played in the caves a little bit more after I wrote my review. Caves are difficult, man. There's
what is the deal with caves?
Well, they're dark and they're scary.
I mean, does that take you to a completely separate area, or like?
Yeah, exactly. Like there's sort of like a little hole. You can go down and literally be spelunking.
Okay, dude says he wants me to make a fire now.
Yeah, when it gets late, you gotta do that fire up. And you have stuff to make a fire, so you should be okay.
Alright, we got a fire.
There you go. And I always like to build a fire and then, try to do a little bit more harvesting around the fire during the night.
That's exactly what I'm doing. And I believe I remember correctly, you can drop logs to keep the fire burning.
That is correct. No, you can't throw the axe at the birds, unfortunately. Thomas.
Can you make like a
Any
bow
numbers.
at some point?
There are definitely offensive things that you can do, that you can create weapons basically to go hunting.
Because I feel like a bow would help a lot.
The most effective thing, eventually, as you get further into the game, is to just basically use the animals in the world to do the hunting for you. Such as there are these sort of hellhounds that show up after a few days, no matter what you do. If you can kind of run them over...
Wait, you're
to
saying
certain
we're a
animals-
few days away from hellhounds?
Yes, we are.
I don't feel prepared for that.
Oh, you will
No
be,
one
don't
is,
worry.
Is anyone really prepared?
Alright, I ate some berries. I hope that's okay.
The Beefalo Mancer will be ready. You can also, you get more food value out of most food if you cook it in your campfire.
Is that true of berries?
I believe it actually is. Cooked berries are worth a little bit more than regular berries.
Disgusting. Who wants a cooked berry?
Oh, you know, it's like jam, I guess.
No.
Fresh jam.
They
It's
don't-
not like that.
They don't cook jam. No way.
Cold pressed jam, perhaps.
Okay, let's cook these dumb berries then. Roasted berries, there it is, you're right.
Delicious.
I don't know how I feel about this game anymore.
See how your little tummy got way more full there? Your tummy indicator? It's very technical.
Yeah. No, I understand. I have a baby now, I understand.
You know these things.
We have to watch the baby's tummy indicator very carefully.
Oh yeah, totally. You need a
Oh,
pickaxe
fuck.
for that guy, but you might actually have enough material for a pickaxe.
My axe broke. I forgot that. And yes, I do have enough for a pickaxe also. Oh god, it's getting real dark.
You want to go near that fire there.
Pro tip. What happens if I'm out in the dark, not near a fire?
You die.
You die, yeah.
Why do you guys want me to die?
Well, you know.
Actually, to be fair, Danielle works with me, so you've got great reason. And Brooke has been my friend for years, so
Oh,
she
yeah.
has great reason as well. I don't even know why I asked.
We all have our reasons, Phil.
I'm gonna mine this rock while I wait.
Let's see. Anybody? I don't think Klei knows anything about berries, said Pixel Kaiser.
Yeah,
You might be right. You
I
might be right
kind
about
of feel that way.
Oh.
Pine cones, are those just basically fuel for the fire?
Yes, and you can plant new trees. If you want to, you know,
Not know that.
if you want to conserve
I
the world.
I don't, to be honest.
You don't like sustainable farming? Sustainable tree
Not a fan.
farming? No? Alright. Fair enough.
People are talking about
Aren't there
getting
like
eaten by
tree
crows.
monsters in this game or something?
Oh, there are. If you, oh god, it's called something really cool too. The Krampus or something pretty awesome. If you start going insane, the Krampus comes out and tries to eat your face.
Watch,
Pretty scary.
Watcher Caro says, berries are for casual scrubs, meat or death.
Oh.
So as a vegetarian, I'm sure you appreciate that.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I definitely ate
Yeah.
meat in this game, but, you know.
It would
I
be.
never got
against-
the chance to eat meat in this game.
You're both vegetarian. That's right. I totally
Really?
forgot that Brooke
Both
is.
are, yeah.
Oh, awesome.
It would be. I feel like it would be tough for you, Danielle, if you tried to bring your vegetarian beliefs into the game world as well, into all game
You're right
worlds.
about that.
If you
That'll be
refuse,
my next op-ed that people will just love.
yeah, you should now. From now on,
The
you
world
should
needs more vegetarians.
you should review games based on whether or not you can survive as a vegetarian. I think people would really appreciate that. I don't think you.
They're
could
Bringing my
totally.
agenda in. Yeah.
Where is that? Oh, there it is. That's the rock that had looks like maybe gold
Gold
in it.
veins, yes.
So I probably want to get that because gold seems like it's maybe useful at some point.
Yes, it is. In fact, if you want to make a science machine, I believe you need some gold for that.
What is a science machine?
It's something
I can
we're
make
about
one
to
now.
find out.
Should I do that?
It's a good idea. It basically creates more crafting recipes and makes it a lot easier to live for longer.
Do I need
with these kinds of
Do I
things.
need to like? Is that something that I hold on to, or
You put it in one place. So when you start feeling about ready to set up camp somewhere.
So that's what I'm worried about right now. So I'm not sure that I'm ready to set up camp anywhere specific.
Well, if you start seeing a lot of bunnies and bunny holes and beefalos, that tends to be a very good place to set up camp because those are nice renewable resources that will keep you alive through the winter.
I just killed a bee.
Oops.
Don't worry about it.
He's biting you. Or he did bite you. Sorry, I'm like watching the stream a few seconds after it's happening.
It is alright. That is the way of these things.
Yes.
DTI Woro85 says, is it ethical to eat virtual animals? And I have to go with no.
Very nice. There's also some...
What are these spiky bushes?
Well...
I got hurt!
Yeah, I wanted to let you learn on your own there.
Oh my god! There's like a giant...
It's a hard knock life, so...
giant octopus thing. I don't like this.
Yep. So that's kind of like, you know, I'm sure there's a name for the biome here, but I kind of always called it the evil swamp. And it reminded me of the evil swamp in Brutal Legend, so I always sort of thought of it that way. But there's several basically biomes. There's sort of like a grassland biome, there's sort of the forest. I guess you're kind of in a forest right here. And there's sort of a desert biome too, which has a lot of rocks and a lot of mining stuff. The evil swamp kind of scared me, but it's also where most of the spiders are, and spiders are going to be helpful later on as well.
Spiders are going to be helpful?
What?
Yes.
I feel like helpful is usually the last thing that spiders are.
Well, you need to kill them to get spider silk, and spider silk is very helpful.
Okay, I like the idea of killing spiders. I don't like spiders living.
Yeah, they're pretty evil. They like to eat your face as well. Like most things in this game. Although the birds don't try to eat your face, they're pretty friendly.
So I don't know. Is there a goal I should be shooting for at this moment, or is it just like right now I should just be walking around gathering up as much as I can?
Don't starve, Phil. Don't starve.
That's a fair goal.
You should get probably a little bit more food if you can, because you're actually getting a little hungry there.
I just don't want to eat.
Are you going on hunger strike? Because this game can't let you be a vegetarian. Although you could be a vegetarian, actually. It's possible in this game.
Yeah, I was actually a vegetarian in my playthrough because I couldn't figure out how to kill animals.
I stumbled upon it. I died really so many times before I figured anything out in this game.
That seems to be the way of things, but I'm going to do my best to not let that happen.
Yeah.
I was a nomad in this game.
I could do a fire pit. Is that better?
Yeah, nomad is cool. Yeah, fire pit is great. It's also something you should go to an area that you like before you do a fire pit, but you can have multiple fire pits, so don't feel like you're
Alright, well, I'll just do a regular campfire for now.
The good practice is to find a place that you feel comfortable setting up a bit of a camp, do a science machine, and a campfire that you can just keep adding fuel to so you don't have to keep building things, and sort of go from there. I can't do that.
There's all this gold. I have so much gold.
You're a rich man. You're the Scrooge McDuck of
I would say that I'm rich in gold and in friends.
Yes.
Aww.
Yes, you should.
The friends I'm referring to are like everybody who's watching in the chat. Not so much you guys. You guys are alright, I guess.
Yeah. Beefalo answer. Brooke, you were saying you played as a nomad. How was that?
I died a lot. I set up camp, and I didn't... Well, I put the science machine down, and I was like, you know what, I'm just going to go explore, because I'm an explorer. And then by the time I realized it was late, I was like, oh, well, my camp's like millions of miles away. So I just ended up dying and starving, which is exactly what you're not supposed to do.
Yeah, I don't have a ton of... I like that I examined this rock and he just says, I'm not a geologist. I don't have a ton of food, and I am starting to worry about that. And when I say I don't have a ton of food, I mean I literally have no food left. 0 foods.
I'm running a little low. Alright, well, you don't die immediately when your stomach is empty, but you start losing health pretty quickly at that point. So the best thing you should do is hang out here, and then in the morning make a beeline for,
just
greener pastures.
Just like don't stop and harvest anything. Just look for food.
Yeah.
All right. Zavari points out I've got some tasty gold, and you know, if life in capitalist society has taught me anything, it's that I should be able to survive off of that.
It's true. Just bring it to the local Trader Joe's. Exchange it for some, you know,
okay,
some JoJo's.
So I realize that everything in this game is randomly generated. Where do I find the Trader Joe's, though? Where is that?
Oh, well, typically it's in the northwest corner.
Great.
You have to find the Fearless flyers all around the map, and you'll find it. There actually is a creature that you need to find who is hidden in this game, which is pretty awesome. I actually forgot what its name is, but you find like mysterious paw prints all over the place and track it down. It's kind of like that for the Trader Joe's.
Willet Pine says, Phil, have you seen/played Saints Row 4 yet? Watcher Caro says, Willet, no one's played Saints Row 4 yet. That's not true, technically.
Not entirely true.
Because both Danielle and I have, although Danielle's played a lot more of it. I started playing just barely last night, and it's really... Like, the intro to that game is excellent.
Isn't it the best?
Like, the first 2 or 3 missions I played, and they were all hilarious and wonderful. Danielle, you reviewed Saints Row 4.
Yes.
Tell us, what do you think?
Oh, I think it's the best Saints Row by far, and I say that as a Saints Row fan, as someone who's really, really enjoyed the series quite a bit.
Been into that series for some time.
Yeah, I mean, actually, 2 is the first game that my girlfriend and I played together all the way through. It was like a very, very special experience, you know.
I don't know if I did the right thing there.
Oops.
Was that...
No, that's okay. You warped. You're just going to a new area. Hopefully a good one. Oh, this is a great area. There's a lot of grass, and hopefully there's going to be some berries.
Lots of flowers.
This ended up being a good thing.
Yeah, nice beehive you can mess with.
You can eat honey. That's a possibility.
I mean, I could try... yeah, I don't know that attacking that beehive is a good idea, you guys.
It's not. You'd probably die. Because you don't have any protective armor at this
berries
point
all over.
Yay!
Tons of berries here. This is great. But yeah, Saints Row 4, apparently quite excellent.
Oh, it's so good. Honestly, the story missions are the best in the series, and better than a lot of other third-person games. I mean, people don't always play, obviously, Saints Row for the amazing story or anything, but I think this time around they really nailed it. They got the tone, like, just right.
Yeah, and that's something that I've heard from multiple reviewers and people making YouTube videos, etc. A lot of people saying, like, hey, it's actually... the story is really interesting, which is not necessarily what you expect. Yeah. Or like the cutscenes are my favorite part of it. It's not necessarily what you expect.
Right, and the characters are actually really kind of awesome and well drawn, and I won't spoil anything because obviously it's not entirely out yet for most people, but it's actually kind of endearing, but in a very fun and goofy and over the top way.
I am so excited to play it.
These cut reads. I hope that's an okay thing.
Cut reads are totally cool.
I dropped mine, though, because I didn't have room for other stuff.
It's alright. You might want to make perhaps a grass suit. That gives you some protection if you do want to go after things like bees.
Yeah, I was just about to suggest that.
Where would I find that under?
Let's see. It's in your crafting area somewhere there.
I would assume dress, but I don't see it here. Do I not have enough grass? Do I need a science machine?
You might not have enough grass, but there's plenty there. Let's see, I think somebody was asking about XCOM, the Bureau, which I don't think we can talk about, but I don't think, Phil, you haven't played it yet.
I have not, but there is a review
going up tonight, I think, right?
Is it tonight or tomorrow? I don't know when it is, for sure. But it's Justin McElroy reviewed it for Polygon, so
yes,
he will have lots to tell you about it very soon.
And our video person here in San Francisco, Adam, was actually cutting the review while I was in the office today, so I was able to take a look. But you'll have to read it on Polygon, guys. Sorry.
Yeah, technically not allowed. I don't actually know what his review is because I haven't been working because I'm lazy. That's right. I'm just
paternity leave.
I'm incredibly lazy.
Let's see. August 20th at 12 p.m. So Oh no, actually, yeah, our review should be going up tonight. If you're on Pacific time, 9 p.m. So if you're very curious about XCOM, you can find out quite soon.
Oh wow, yeah, that's very soon. That's in like
Yeah, it's
an hour or
going
something.
up in like 50 minutes. Yeah.